Yeah. Okay. Ice, ice, baby, to go. But not. It's this. Yes, this is shocking, this game. Let's not make no bones about it. It's absolutely shocking. And I'll show you why it's so shocking. Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on the Nintendo DS, if you will, sir. For this NRG. And learn to do two things. That's game over, basically, for the entire game. There's a little bit of comedy in it here and there, but that's repetitive after a while. And that's basically it. It's pretty shocking. But what can you expect from which is essentially a freeware title? This came out for, well, this was available as freeware before the developers or the publishers, Storm or whoever, I think it's someone else actually, decided that they would release it on the DS and brazenly charge people to actually play this game. Which is, it's like charging people to toss a coin or something. Excuse me for the burp there. It's like charging people to toss a coin or kick a ball. It's that basic. It's pretty shit. I'm talking away here. I'm not actually really paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I've got a strike. Wow. See, I didn't notice that. Because there's no feedback to this at all. I mean, you'd expect a bowling game on the DS to... oh, bollocks. I'm just about to say, make a point, and just completely deconstructed my entire point with that terrible gutter shot. Anyway, I was just about to say... You'd think that you might be able to swipe up with a stylus in a direction, or put some spin on the ball or something, you know, bowling trigonomics, if you will. But no, all you have is this very primitive arrow counter in the middle here, and all you have to do is press the X button, or tap the screen if you fancy, and stop it in the middle. And if you stop it in the middle, you basically get a strike. Well, near enough in the middle, you get a strike, and knock these poor little elf guys over. Who just, apparently, they're the sort of the slave torture devices of Santa. So, in this game, Santa is Saw, is Jigsaw, and he's torturing elves in this manner. Which is rather disturbing. What's more disturbing, of course, is the utter, absolute crapity of the graphics. Really basic. I mean, how far basic can you go? This is the DS we're talking about here. I mean, the Game Boy Color could have done this stuff with a breeze, easy. No effort, no detail at all. Well, the little flashing lights, I suppose, at the top are pretty nice. But again, very simple stuff. And the same goes for nearly everything with this game. The sound... Oh, balls, I missed that. What's the deer doing there? Can I hit the deer? I think I can. I can't be bothered, to be honest. I've actually got to get through the drudge of playing 10 rounds here. So, yeah, the elves come down, and sometimes they say funny stuff. Oh, a strike! Ho, 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 says Santa in his terrible, jerky animation. Yeah, you see where that landed there on the 2 arrows? If you get that every time, then you'll get a strike every time. Oh, hello, he's... Oh! Oh, see, I got it too central there. Too centre. But there's no... When you hit pins in an actual bowling game... Hey, say for instance Wii Bowling, which is actually a good bowling game. There's simulation of the pins moving around and the ball spinning away. There's none of that in this. There's no simulation at all. I remember playing a game on the CPC a while back, which is a bowling simulator, and it is actually more realistic than this. And we're talking over 10 years previous. Oh look, that's nice. It's just ripped his head off. Fun for the kids, everyone. Well, I got a strike, and I got a strike and a headless elf. That's weird, isn't it? It's funny for the first time you see that. The second time you see it, you think, yeah, alright. What the fuck was that? I got a strike. What was that on the side there? A frog? It looked like a frog. Well, nothing else happens, you see here. This is it. This is the entire game. One button press, boom. One button, ugh. No music at all. The sound effects are minimal. The sound quality is absolutely abysmal. There's a few, I mean, the sample speeches in there, but you'd expect that from something from 1998. But it's just terrible sound quality, and you learn how to hit it in the middle, and that's basically your game. The second game included on this, which we're going to see briefly as well, if I can actually get through this, is basically the same thing. Stop the little red...
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Was that? Merry Christmas. Well, thank you, Santa. Merry Christmas to you too, with your torturing of your elves. He appears to have the cloning facilities of the Star Wars universe there as well. He's breeding his own clone army. Now this is the second game. Shuffleboard kind of thing. And so it's not bowling as such, it's shuffleboard. And we ping his undies and off he goes. Oh, and I completely fucked that up because I pressed it at the wrong time. But that little grid in front of you, lights show on that. Play against evil Santa here, blue Santa. There's some sort of stupid backstory about the blue Santa being a plumber or some crap like that. I couldn't give a toss, I really couldn't. Because it's just terrible. Oh, a little bit of a hula there. So if we stop there, that should be pretty good. Yeah, there you go. You learn to stop the lights in the right order on the grid there at the beginning. I think it's the first or second yellow. Then they'll always finish in the 300 mark. And that's it. That's all you need to do. The scrolling is abysmal on this. I mean, at least it tries to do something better than the other one, the other game. But the first game is actually as boring as watching paint dry on grass growing. But this tries to do something. It's funnier. It's certainly funnier, this one. Elf Bowling 2. It's not it's not bowling. Oh, bollocks. Into the sharks. See, I overpowered that bit. And there's a little bit of music in this one as well, so it's a slight improvement. And when I say slight, I mean very fractional indeed.
300.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay. After see, but the thing is, they repeat these things, these little animations. And what's he saying?
Bell, buy.
What did he say there?
Give it to me, baby.
They say things like that, and then you sort of maybe raise a smile. It's like a cracker gag. They are literally. This game is literally like Christmas crackers. You pull it once, and it's over. That's it. If you paid money for this, honestly, if you paid money for this, you'd be storming back to the shop saying, "Fuck that, give me my money back." Freeware, it's fine, but for a paid title. Seriously? No, it's terrible, and that's and even for a Christmas game, most Christmas games are dirge at the the best of times, but this is probably the worst Christmas game I've ever played. Really bad, and it's once I won't play this after this. This is once I played it now. That's it, dull. Apparently we're also we're floating on some sort of nuclear waste here because the sea is purple.
Got crabs.
He's got crabs. Yeah, I've heard that before, but
Oh no.
yeah, very funny. Once you said it, like a cracker joke, a Christmas cracker joke. So basically, this is a piss poor title. It really is. Bad in sound, terrible in graphics, gameplay. There's hardly any gameplay at all. Learn to do two things. That's it. No progress. No medals, no different levels, no difficulty settings. There's no options at all, actually. That's it. And with that, don't touch this pile of shit, because that's what it is. A Christmas boo-boo. A Christmas turd. Leave it alone. And I'm going to leave it alone right now, because I'm sick and fucking tired of playing it and talking about it. So, this, for what it's worth, has been Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on the Nintendo DS. Soiled the cartridge slot of the Nintendo. There. 1998 by N-Storm. And you should be ashamed of yourself, sir. So, I will see you on the final Christmas game of this year. Until next time, that's me, Novabug, out.